Hello, my Perkins Patrol! We are back with another Perkins video, and we're gonna have to be on patrol because there are ops among us. This is the pimp Cloak and Dagger skin. He is very clearly just a pimp, and he's got his top dollar B word right here, and Cloak's been going around kissing fellers, and we all know what Butters said.
Do you have a problem?
All these bitches are kissing fellers, and they haven't figured out that they can be making some serious fucking money.
Exactly. I mean, it's just at this point, they're really just like not on the nose with it at all. Like they're just like, okay, just take it. Just take our pimp skin, and you're gonna like it. You're gonna buy it. And one thing you guys may not know about me is I am actually a Cloak and Dagger lord. I'm a lord at this character, and I'm not saying they're the best character, but I do think, people say they're easy. People say, Cloak and Dagger is the easiest character. They say this all the time. I do think they're easy, for sure, but I still think there's a level of skill involved to use them in competitive play. Anyway, there is a Daredevil reference on her thing right here, and I'm also, either convinced this is either a Five Nights at Freddy's reference of a skin or a SpongeBob reference, and I'll tell you both of those right now. Cloak here is obviously Purple Guy in this scenario. So Purple Guy is a guy who kills people, and Cloak obviously is the killer in this, and Dagger here, she goes around kissing fellers, but this is probably a reference to Vanessa from Five Nights at Freddy's, and if you know Five Nights at Freddy's, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So this skin could be big for Five Nights at Freddy's fans. However, I do think there's something else that we're ignoring, and that is Cloak. If you can see here, it's kind of hard to see with Dagger in the way, but you can see his floaty here, and I'm thinking this is a SpongeBob reference, because if you've ever seen the Flying Dutchman, he looks almost exactly like him. If you just turn him a little bit green, I mean, that's the Flying Dutchman right there. Tell me it's not. All right, put him back. Put him back. Okay, thank you. I mean, it's just tell me that's not the Flying Dutchman, and I'll probably put up a Flying Dutchman picture for reference. That's exactly him. But I want to know, what do you guys think this skin is inspired by? Do you think it's Five Nights at Freddy's, SpongeBob, or do you think it's just something completely random? They even have a little story here, something about intoxicating aroma of cheese, hiding their scent in the the alleyways and stuff. And speaking of alleyways, here is their highlight intro, where she is getting shot at by the operatives. We do not want to get shot at by the ops guys, but her pimp, of course, comes in and saves her because she is his bottom bitch. Yeah, and you got a rose there. Of course, you're gonna have to give a rose to your top earner as a pimp. There's an emote that comes in this special bundle here. So he has a knife, definitely to shank those ops if they ever pull up on any of his girls. And yeah, she also gets a rose, but for some reason it's purple this time as opposed to, the red from the highlight intro. And here's some of their other emotes here. Nothing crazy. I feel like Cloak and Dagger have, I don't want to say... I might want to say, I think they have some of the, at least right now, the worst cosmetics in the game. And I know that's controversial, but I'm so glad they got this skin, because I don't really like this skin. I don't. And that's why I don't have it. I'm a lord on this character, and I don't have the skin. You're telling me Perkins doesn't have a skin? Really? Just think about it. I mean, it's just ridiculous in that way. Here is a spray that comes with this. I think this is, when are you ever going to really use this? Some of these sprays, you use them to flex and all, but what are you going to do with this one? Is there going to be an opportunity? I guess it probably looks cool on the wall, but I'm just not sure why they, do that. Make some cool art with the, the pimp style or something. But yeah, guys, let's go into the game and see how they look, within the practice range. I'll see you there. All right, boys, welcome to the slick streets of Chicago, where, we got ops, and we got them good. Who? No. Oh, no. Girls! You're not supposed to be out here right now. Daddy's making money some other way. Get out. You know you're not supposed to be here. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Now, guys, these are our new operatives. And I know these are our lovely boys, okay? But today they're going to act as our ops. Because as a pimp, you know, we're going to have a lot of competition on the streets here of Chicago. This beautiful city between worlds, Chicago. And we're going to have to take out these operatives. And we are, of course, going to use our pimp shadow powers to do it. And I really... You know, I love the attention to detail because every pimp, even in real life, has these shadow powers. And it's insane that they, like, you know, this is the perfect character to put this skin on. And even here, we see that, you know, women can stand up for themselves too. And that's the most beautiful part of this skin, you know. It's not all, you know, down, gloomy business, you know. We got all of this stuff to show how beautiful the world of pimping is. And, you know, I'm not talking no human trafficking. We're not doing that. It's just, you know, hanging out and having a good time with my operatives. And they are loving it. And interestingly enough, I don't know if you guys ever noticed this. I just noticed this. When you do his little invisible attack here, not attack, but like escape move, he gets small as hell. Is that just me? Like, he gets as small as, like, Jeff there, you see? Like, he gets real small. I don't know if that's the perspective, but it just feels like he gets teeny tiny. Now, guys, I want to check out their ultimate, and I hope there's something new. I doubt it, though, because this is a great price for this skin here, but it doesn't do anything special like those epic and legendary skins might do. But the new Venom skin actually does have some new effects, which we're going to check out in the next video. But this is their ultimate. Let's see if there's anything special. Now, it doesn't seem like it, but we did just trap all of our operatives here in the pile of pimp goo. And we do like the pimp goo. Now, let's head outside, guys. And we're going to check out some emotes and sprays. We're going to check them out. Here we go. Here's a spray. Like I was saying, these sparkles are kind of cool, but nothing too crazy. Of course, you have, you know, the knife and the rose, which, you know, it's pretty cool theming. I like how, you know, some of these skins, they have their own special, like, items, like, you know, attributed to them. But let's check out this new emote here. She gives a nice sniff to that rose. Here's her default. Don't look too closely, guys. Now for Cloak, his new emote. Alrighty. And here's his default. You can't tell me he's not the Flying Dutchman, guys. Very, very cool. And yeah, what do you guys think of this? Is it, you know, is it bussin'? Let me know down below. Is it bussin'? I think it's bussin'. Or do you guys like the other Growth and Decay skin better? I can't pick. Well, actually I can pick, and it's this one. Even though, you know, I don't want to say, you know, I don't want to like lie to you guys and say I can't pick, because I can pick. It's this one. It just kind of slipped out, and you know, it wasn't really what I meant. So I want to be upfront and honest with you guys always. So yeah. Alrighty, crew, thank you for looking at this skin with me today. We're going to go into some gameplay now, and I got a story for you guys once again. Enjoy. Hello, my Perkins patrol, my Perkins platoon. Listen, I know I was going to tell a story, but this is going to be more an apology, okay? You know, I've done a lot wrong, and you know, especially in this video, I think I really have to apologize for it. You know, I could cut it out, but that, you know, that's not genuine. I'm not cutting out anything I've said, even though, you know, none of it was really that bad. But I do want to say I'm so sorry, you know, for what the fuck is going on. I'm so sorry for dying just then, but I'm also so sorry for making those jokes about pimps. I know you're not supposed to make jokes about pimps anymore, and you know, it might have been okay, you know, a couple years ago, you know, when pimps were really in fashion, but now it's not okay, and I'm sorry. And so yeah, guys, I really just wanted to say sorry, because, you know, I know that stuff doesn't fly anymore, and, you know, even though they did make a skin where he's like clearly a pimp, you know, I shouldn't be making jokes about that, and I'm sorry. And if you want to cancel me over it, that's fine. You know, it's just who I am, and, you know, it's all love, and obviously I don't support pimps at all, because that's human trafficking, I think. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what that is. So obviously I don't support that. You know, I've watched enough Dexter to know that human trafficking is bad. But, you know, it's just, it's having that you know, humor that is really just, it's despicable of me, and I'm sorry. And you know, if anyone's ever seen Despicable Me, you can look up you can look up Vector's last name from Despicable Me. He's like this orange guy. You can look up his last name and you'll see how sorry I really am. So it's just, yeah, I mean, all I am is sorry, and, you know, all I ever will be is sorry, and, you know, that's all that I am. Anyway, I also wanted to apologize for a couple of other things. One being the way that I spelled presents in my thumbnail for that Rocket Raccoon video. Unacceptable. That was really fucked up of me. That's honestly probably worse than the pimp thing. So I'm like, I don't even have any excuse for that. Honestly, that was vile of me, and I'm sorry. You know, it's just having these, you know, things that I do is just, it baffles even me sometimes. And I want to apologize for more. It's not over. We got a lot to go over. I also want to apologize for lying in the Human Torch video about it being a reference to Stranger Things, that skin. It's not. I made that up. And, you know, there's some kids in the comments that, you know, they believed it. And it's, you know, it's unfortunate, and, you know, it's my bad, because these people probably bought this skin thinking, oh shit, this is a Stranger Things reference, we're gonna buy that. And that was wrong. When they watch this, they're gonna be like, oh, I wish I could refund that now, because I only bought this because I love Stranger Things and I love the fucking Demogorgon. And, you know, having the Demogorgon come to town is really special, and something, you know, we want to do, but it doesn't relate to the Human Torch at all. And I'm sorry for lying about that. And, you know, you guys know, usually I'm like super honest on this channel. I never lie. I don't like make up anything. I don't make up stories or nothing. And that's another thing I want to talk about. Like, I know I have this like persona of, like, you know, making up, or of you know, always telling the truth, and always, like, you know, having my fans' backs. But I didn't have your back this time, guys. And another thing, I lied in the Magic video too. I said it, you know, I said it crashes people's games. It doesn't. That doesn't make any sense. Why would a skin do that? I mean, sometimes it might do it. I don't know. Who knows? But that was a lie. I mean, that was a picture of Tommy in it that crashed my game, with a fuck ass beard, and it was gross. And, you know, nobody wants to see that, really. And, you know, that's my bad. And, you know, back to you know, just being disrespectful is really an issue for me. And it's like, I can't get it through my head, like, how to, you know, be respectful to people. Because even, like, in my last video, I called the Hulk a pinhead, and that can't be a good word to use. That's got to be a slur now, right? I mean, like, who even goes and you know, uses that word pinhead anymore? Like that, I know SpongeBob used it, right? So, I mean, that's fine. But that was also, like, what, 25 years ago when that episode came out? You know, things change real fast, just like the pimp thing. You know, pimps aren't okay to joke about anymore, because they use the prostitutes for money. I think that's their whole thing. But, you know, if Butters can joke about it, you know, I thought I could too, but clearly not, because, you know, I thought about it, and it's not a great look. Okay, it's not a great look. And there's another thing I wanted to apologize for. In the Mr. Fantastic and Mrs. Fantastic Invisible Woman video, I was trying to commit adultery, which is, you know, I was trying to get with Invisible Woman, you know, and obviously they're married, and that would have been adultery, and you know, I don't want to commit any sins, you know, there's a very special man who died for all of our sins many, many years ago, and that man's name is Martin Luther King, and it's just having his disapproval just would really, like, just kill me. And it's just I really don't want to be this person anymore that just, like, that keeps dying in Marvel Rivals, even though this is the character I have Lord on. And it's like I'm barely even paying attention to the game when I tell these stories, because I'm like, what? Like, I'm making them up? Like, no, I'm not making them up. Like, nothing about this is fake at all, or like this is probably the most honest I've ever been in like a story time, and that's not even, and I'm not even just saying that. Like honestly, probably true. But what I'm really trying to say is I've been honest in all of my story times. So it's I'm glad you guys, you know, my channel's like been getting a lot of attention recently, and you know, for good reason. I mean, you know, Perkins is awesome, but Perkins also needs to understand that, you know, some people, you know, they go through a lot. Some people don't appreciate these types of jokes, and you know what would PewDiePie do? You know, he's the biggest YouTuber of all time, and you know, he's floor gang, obviously, and I'm not, but you know, he said some stuff too, and it didn't turn out well for him. But he, you know, he still beat T-Series after that, so who's to say? But you know, we also have Mr. Beast, who, you know, you can look up his live streams. I mean, you know, he's said quite a bit of things before too, and it really just, like, it comes down to it comes back to what I was saying before about respect. I mean, you know, it's just unfortunate, and I'm sorry, and I hope you guys can forgive me. Let me know down below if you forgive me. I mean, this isn't even my first apology on the channel. I had to apologize for the Luna Snow Chip incident, and that's in my Maker video if you want to go check that out. Dude, that caused some crazy backlash, and you know, like I was saying, it's just all that I am is sorry. And you know, praise Kier, but we, you know, we don't know how to go about this anymore. All right, I'm just kidding. I'm not really that sorry, guys. But I am sorry about the pimp thing. That was true. I'm not really sorry about anything else. Maybe except for the pinhead thing. That word seems fucked up. I don't think it's fucked up, but that word pinhead seems fucked up. So I'm sorry about that. But yeah, the pinhead thing, the pimp thing. Sorry, these P words, they're really getting me. Though, you know, that I am sorry about. I shouldn't have joked about that, and you know, I probably shouldn't even post this video, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I don't want to get into college. So, all right, later, guys.